Now we're going to solve multi-step equations, but first let's review on how like terms look. So 8 here would correspond and would be alike with 7. So we get 4x squared. What is it alike? So the variable and the exponent need to be the same in order for things to be alike term. So there's another x squared. So together that would make 2x squares. 3x and non-x would go together. xy and 3y squared, do they go together? No, they're not like terms. Alright, let's review the distributive property. 4 times the quantity y plus 3. So if you're thinking about your algebra tiles, you would have y plus 3 4 different times, if you will. So this is kind of what you have. We would use the string, so this would be in a string, right? And we would have this 4 times. Okay? 4 times. So if we were to remove those circles or those strings, how many y's would there be altogether? 4y. And again, 4 times y is 4y. And then how many little one tiles would we have? So there's 3, 6, 9, 12 all together. And again, 4 times 3 is 12. All right, if we look over here at the second example, it's a little bit harder to kind of visualize that perhaps in your algebra tile way, but if we look at our operations, x times z is xz, and then x times 3 would be 3x. Alright, we're going to solve where we've got equations on both sides. Variables on both sides of our equation. So we're going to solve for q. We want to get the variables on one side of the equal sign, and then we want the constants or the regular numbers on the other side of that equal sign. So let's get the q's on the right. So I would add 4q to both sides. So give me 3. This zeroes out. I'm going to make 0. Negative 4 plus 4q. Alright, so we're going to add 4q to both sides to get the variables on one side of that equal sign. Negative 4q plus 4q, well that makes 0. So we have 3 left over. And then we want to get the constants on the other side of the equal sign. So we need to get rid of this plus 10. So I'm going to subtract. And 14 times q, so we're going to undo the times by dividing. And so that turns out to be negative 1/2. Alright, let's look at one where the distributive property is within the equation. So we're going to distribute through the parentheses. 6r. 6 times 2. And I write down everything else that I have. Notice that when I distribute through those parentheses are now gone, just like when we removed the strings from our algebra tiles. Alright, we're going to combine like terms if possible on either side of the equal sign. So we have a 12 and a negative 4, they go together. Those are like terms. So 12 minus 4. Alright, we need to undo adding and subtracting that's being done to our variable. Six times r to undo. Divide.